Alright, decided to just continue playing here. We're going to so let's just jump right into it. We are still on our way to the next place here. I forgot what it was called. This Tales has like funny names.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already! I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Oh, it was a Sephiroth of Tales.
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the... That is all I desire. Then why are...
Oh crap.
we fighting? Who even are you? Here I come! It's over!
Raising in the sky is mine.
You're mine!
Oh, I can't even catch him.
Air thrust.
Who the hell are you?
I don't think we're supposed to win
Guy's
this.
not normal.
It's unbelievable.
You mean he even
I
surpasses
can't
the
even.
Lord?
Ah, dang it.
Take this.
Didn't mean to do that.
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
I need to.
Take this!
I need to slow it down.
Swallow flight! Healing cover!
There you go. Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Jesus.
No further! That freaking does it! You're mine! Dragon form! Rip and tear!
That didn't work on him?
Raging cascade! Power of water!
Oh god, just keep dodging.
Healing sword! Hey, that... Now see if you don't get in trouble again.
Armor won't save you!
Dragon form!
I cannot catch this man.
I hope this thing is medically approved!
Another thing!
Take this.
Eagle fly! Enjoy! Thunderblade! Don't mind if I do!
Strike! Eat this.
Show me your
Now they're weakened!
Man, manhandling her. Damn. Damn. You don't do it like that. You better go sit down. Go sit down. I'd have turned right back around. Like, man, I'm in the wrong place. I passed out. The bird passed out.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
She shot him in the eye, bro, in the face, and he just...
A wretch like you? Till next time.
He OP.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I.
How the heck? Yo, how she survived that? I guess it hit the core? I don't know. She should be like, she should have been out.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
These guys must be made out of steel or something, because...
Are you sure
especially
you're okay?
Rinwell, she got beat back.
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
Oh, crap.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can. Can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Man, look here. That dude came through and beat the hell, bro. He beat the hell out of us, bro. I think out of everybody, Renwell got it bad. Like, he gave her some super kicks. Like, he beat the hell out of her. Law just got embarrassed. Like, he just got yoked up. Man's holding his face, and then totally he just got super kicked in the face. But yeah, I think Renwell got it the worst, man. They ain't have to do it like that. Wait, we're here already? Or is this like this? Wait, this is not the city that we're supposed to go to, right? I think it's like maybe a city in between.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah. This doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
I think it looks like the Shepherd's Crest.
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Crest.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shion has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Okay, I'm kind of lost. What was the big deal? Like, if the feathers are coming off, you're not going to be using them anymore, right? So why get mad about him asking to take them if they're not going to be of any use to her anyway? I don't know, bro. She be tripping. I think she's more annoying than Shion.
What are those out in the
At this
valley?
point, I'm kind of used to
Windmills?
Shion, but
They're huge.
Rinwell, I
They're
just get
most likely
tired
used
of
to
her.
harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
I don't know. I mean, I like her character, but she can be annoying, like really annoying. Just right there. I don't understand what was the point of her getting angry.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
So you're Elfin, are ya?
Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
Oh, he done lost
And
his
the
mind.
Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough!
Oh,
If
he
you're
gonna
really
have to get
fighting for us
smacked up.
Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. And the scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
There you go, beat his ass. Beat his ass. You better chill out, bro. No, you think you talking to?
Son of a...
You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye!
Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm!
We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings!
The Dark Wings rule!
It puts a little nice balance on the story. It's not Renans. Now, you know, we have some
Hey,
Danans
wait
that
up.
have completely lost it.
Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. That's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy? Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Okay.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
Oh, I already have them. Okay.
All right!
Also chicken recipe. Alright. I'll save the other side missions for when I'm not recording. I'm not going to do them right now. Refine kills. Yeah, I don't know. I have to figure out where that Inferno Fang is. There's one equipment right here, refine. Astral crystal. I guess I need to unequip it for off of
I
it
always
first
love the
and
sound of
then-
hammers.
Let me see. Let's try it. I'm running out of money. Okay, I gotta figure out where to get that Inferno Fang.
Hanging the way.
Oh, let's do this. I figure out how to get more
I
money.
see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Let's just see what it is really quick. If there's something I can do fast, then I'll do it. If not, then I'll just say it later.
Oh, yeah? Right.
Hey!
I should have some of that stuff on me. Probably not enough beef, but I should have everything else. Do I have rice? There's a slot over here. I guess I can just do that if I wanted to not have like a full team. I don't know. Or it could be, or I don't think there's any more characters we're going to be getting. I don't think so. But anyway. I got rice. Okay, I'm missing the beef. Okay, yeah, I'll just do that later. It's not really a big deal. I know I got potatoes, so it's probably just the beef.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
I think that stab might be getting to her. I don't know. Like I said, the way that look, there's no way she didn't really
Looks
get
like
hurt.
we get to sleep with her.
Hey, we can buy lemon gels now. Now I can't buy much amount of money. We can buy eggs. Okay, we got some better armor here. We're out of gold. Guess I'll bet. officially broke.
Roof over our heads.
Alright, let's go. Mounted base. Darkwing's headquarters.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Must be somewhere in this direction. Oh, we'll find them later.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
Alright, we're gonna already know what this guy's about to say. Dude.
Very nice. Is that so? You don't say. How? I see.
Hey!
Lettuce, apples, and lemons.
Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes. What?
What?
I don't believe this. All right. No.
Sure.
Really now? Yes! What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Oh my gosh.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four.
Indeed. Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Oh god.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
to manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Okay. Done with all the dialogue and skits and cutscenes and all the other extra stuff.
It'll
Do
be a
some battling.
breeze. Get in, get out.
Dang!
Raging storm!
Oh man, like that.
Here I
Okay.
I'm only
Can't
getting
get out of
these
the
ones
pit.
can run rings around us.
You're finished.
Eagle
Dragon
Storm!
Try
Wait
this.
now.
Now.
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Prepare to be sealed.
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comradeship.
Now, let's press.
In an instant!
Impact block.
Now!
Looks like these guys are
I'm
gonna
not
be
done.
very
I can
mobile.
carve through armor. Strike.
Lunar corruption! Watch it!
Eternal
Lightning
devastation.
annihilation! Now!
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
I need
They're
to be
hard
stronger.
to fight. It's just hard to keep up with them. Another skip.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly. I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Little help!
Here I come!
Take it! Spear! Here's evil!
Now I'm in the groove! Devastation!
Freeze Lancer!
You're finished!
They got me
Flying freaks!
They took
I can't.
Shia, can you take
Catch
care of them?
No sooner said
the
than
hell? I
done.
didn't even call her out.
Sonic thrust!
Do it!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Take it!
My turn! First strike!
That
Freaking does it!
Rising
In
Falcon!
here! I'm all stuffed up!
Eternal
Little
devastation!
Devastation!
Dragon! My turn!
Annihilation!
Ready and Dragon Swarm!
Now, here's a healing
Sonic
arc!
thrust! Blow away!
Do it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
There we go.
Somehow,
Okay, so I've
things are
officially
even
done
worse
all of
outside the city
their,
than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses never...
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine!
Hear me!
I'll take you all on!
I'm on!
Here I come! Take this! It's over! You're mine!
Lightning orb!
Dragon Swarm!
In a bind?
Damn it!
Too fast! 10 pounds!
Do it!
Took it up! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Not a chance! Ruin!
I never miss!
Nothing gets by me!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you
Now,
continue on in
here I
that
come.
vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Ooh, those things are annoying.
That's what I like to hear.
Gotta break through!
Now you see what I can do! Don't mind if I do! Freeze Lancer! Lightning orb!
You're
Here's
finished!
evil!
Watch this!
Lightning!
Uh-oh.
Here's... I've got this! Let a Markman handle it!
All yours! Dragon Swarm! In an instant! Impact Claw! My turn!
Lunar
Throbbed
corruption!
in pain.
Lunar blast!
Rising
Dance!
You're mine!
Feel! Lunar corruption! I'll be saving this one!
Here I come! You're finished! It's on!
In here!
Now chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and...
Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at the map. We have a campsite. That's where we came from.
my tech... Nick?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Okay, we're not going down there yet, and I assume where we need to go is down there. Campsite? The campsite is right there. Let me come back up.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Crush! Strike! Sonic thrust! Take it! Strike! Eternal devastation!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
I can carve through armor!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Blow them away!
Here I go!
Not a chance!
Oh, you know what? I think that was. I didn't see Rolling and Laws till now.
You're mine!
Yeah, that was the first time I think I saw that.
Dragon Swarm!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Oh, somebody's about to get ult.
It's over! Dragon Swarm! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I never miss!
Solo dance! I'll finish you here and now! Dragon Swarm! Totally! In an instant! Impact claw! My turn! Here I go! Totally! Hey! Blow them away!
I've been doing really great lately.
Let's see. He's hiding in a bush or something. Or is he up here?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
But I don't know what she talking about. I don't know what forest she's referring to.
Do you
I
sense
think
one
I
of
know
your
what
friends,
forest she's
Noodle?
talking about. I think.
Why didn't the Renans...
Here's a healing art!
Here I come!
First
It's
aid!
over!
Raging
No
Hurricane!
escape!
Flame of Fury! Burning!
Pierce through! Crush! Coming!
Now.
This one's all mine! Swallow dance! Ignite!
Here's a healing art!
Pierce through!
First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
Now you
To
see
stop
what I
you
can
dying?
do!
Right.
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Already on it! Pierce through!
Prepare to be sealed, Angel Foot. Actually,
Now
it's more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
No, you can't! Pierce through! Blow away! You're finished!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact claw!
This could be useful.
We gotta make sure we check everywhere.
No choice!
Where are you going? I'm ready!
Dragon Gale!
Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Prepare to be sealed!
Hear me! The flame of fury!
Lunar Rucker! Got fired!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Do it! I'm not
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Glacial
My
Spear!
turn.
Pierce evil! Raging Cascade! You got
Rising
company!
Falcon!
Eat this!
I'm not done!
Take this! Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Smash you! Air thrust!
Dragon Shout!
Light Astro...
You're mine! I'm
Lunar
not through!
Collection! I'm on a roll now!
Do it! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great! That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, this area is big. It's a lot to look at.
No backing down! Here I come! Burn!
One more! Confiscated!
I'm up! Strike!
Wind Astral Energy!
Alright!
It's
Eternal
showtime!
devastation!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Why can't they just sit
Yes,
still?
my lady?
Sia, can you take care of them?
Now! No sooner said than done!
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! My turn! You're mine! Pierce through! Dragon Swarm off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Alright.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
That's something not great. Oh no, that was actually. Oh, what is that? Sensing one of his buddies. I feel like I just walked past him. You're on the ground? It sounds like he's right here, but I don't see him. Must be, I know I ain't blind. I'll come down here, he goes away. Let's check. Unrest.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Find him in a second.
Annihilation! Sonic thrust! Dragon Swarm! You're finished!
I never miss!
I'm on it!
Ready
Dragon Swarm!
Will this
Pierce through! Double dance! Crush!
do it?
Dragon Swarm!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! Can't get out of this! You're finished! Now you see what I can do! Dragon Swarm!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Away!
Yeah, and pummeling to me!
Dragon Swarm! Kiss
See
time!
what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Okay, here I come! Roll now!
Somebody about to get ulted.
Eternal devastation! It's over! Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Oh, he finished the battle. Okay.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
It's not over here, so it has to be in this direction. This one's hidden pretty good. Is he? Hold on. I'll figure this out. Is he back this way? I feel like he's back that way. Alright, before I jump down there. Oh, I thought that was a big monster, but it looks like it's not. Since there's another one of these things up here.
Little
Could be
help!
strong.
Will this help?
Oh!
Energy not in your dreams!
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Laser cascade!
Strike!
In here!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Prepare to be seized!
I can now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? I guess you had to speeches now and again.
Told you.
Glacial spear.
Rise unstoppable.
Shame you're not like that all the time.
I'm not done!
So it's like a weaker version of the boss that we just fought.
Here goes!
I'm not done! I'll smash you!
Air spear!
Pierce through! Piss off!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Dragon Swarm!
All good things
You're
come
mine!
to an end.
Let me help.
Dragon Swarm!
First aid!
Try this!
Feel!
get out of this!
This'll come in
He's dead!
Here!
Talon, that freaking does it! It's over! That's my... Here I come! Eat them!
We astral it! Up and out! Let's go!
I need you to heal, girly.
It's over! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
This guy right here is strong.
Let's go! Dragon form!
Healing circle!
Oh, he got me.
Glacial
Yeah, he got me.
Thanks, Kisara!
Over.
Yep, he got me.
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Don't get in trouble again.
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Here I come! No further!
Here's evil!
Can't see.
No escape!
Focus very well. If you can't rely on yourself,
Don't be a martyr. You've got all your friends here.
thanks.
You picked the wrong fight!
That does it!
Talon Hurricane! Here I come! Eagle Fly!
Uh-oh.
Hold together, just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy!
Did you
Get
just
it
heal me?
together, we need you in more. Astral energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I need those lizard fins. Blade of Sealing. A master sword with a separate blue blade lodged deep within. These twin relics seem to hint at a very
I sense a
profound-
strange power from this.
Okay, what relic is that? Let's see, field guide, artifact. Reduce all damage, both taken and inflicted. Okay, I don't know. Let's leave it alone. I could beat those things, just takes a little bit to knock them out. Yeah, I feel like it's up here.
Swallow damn!
Not on my watch!
Eternal devastation! Dragon shell! Sonic thrust!
Lightning orb! Up and out, let's
No
go!
escape!
Dance in the wind! Leave the enemy's arms now! There you are!
No place here!
Here's evil!
Stand back! I'll trip it up! They got me flanked!
Get right! It's showtime!
You require
Here, let me help!
Sonic
Heal
thrust!
force!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a
My
healing
turn!
arc!
This one's all
Sure, I
mine!
didn't realize this dude was here.
Ha! Burn!
Lunar corruption! Hit!
Fantastic!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I think it's about time I
They've really got
get
us on
some
the
more
ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
yeah, I had a feeling you were up here, yeah.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Oh my god. I need to go find out what's going on in this forest so she can stop saying it. Alright, so I think I've checked all of this already. I think there's, I don't think I went under, under here yet.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara?
Oh,
What is he
yes,
doing?
I did. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Was that always up there, or did they only come out at night? I don't remember that being up here. Oh yeah, we gotta go.
Gotta break through! You're mine! Okay, here I go! You're mine! Freaking done! I'm on! You're mine! It's over!
I'm like to them. Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Shattering the
Pieces!
Here I come! Pierce through!
In here!
Sonic Thrust! Swallow dance! Dragon Swarm!
Stockpile!
It's over!
The earth throbs in pain.
Fury! Glacial Spear!
Dragon Swarm!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form. Nothing new about that. I'm still as humble as ever.
You're finished!
Win!
Falcon!
In here!
See what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Dragon Swarm!
Lunar
What's all
Blast!
mine?
Lunar Blast! Supernova! Up and now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Alright. I do
Am I on a roll or
need
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
to heal up because we have no more CP. Let's go with... Where's the orange gel? We'll end up finding a whole bunch more anyway, so... They're everywhere.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
We're not gonna worry about that. I'll go back to the ranch at my own time. I really don't have to fight it, but...
It's gone.
Here I come! I'm on it!
Freaking does it.
Not today!
By the power of God! Lightning Orb! Lightning Condemned!
Talon Hurricane!
Take
this!
Here's a hero!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Dragon Shout!
Here's a healing arm!
Now I'm in the
wings!
You're finished!
I never miss!
Now you see what I can do.
Breaking Storm! Here, let me go!
Here I come!
Oh, that just broke. But well, it was a good thing I already got the achievement for the 100-hit combo, because that literally just broke.
Try harder! My turn! Lewis, get it! Dragon Swarm!
I'm on a roll now.
Healing Circle!
Dragon Swarm! Take this, the dragon! It's on!
I'll be saving this one!
Burn!
Lunar Blast!
Pierce through! First strike! Dragon
Can't
Swarm!
miss.
Talon Hurricane! Explosive ring! Try harder! Not a chance!
Ooh, he almost got me there. I think he's getting ready to charge.
Easily be faced.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Armor won't save you.
Dragon Swarm!
These fists have got your name on them.
Hurricane! Here I come!
I'll crush you.
Oh, that's not playing with him.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Whirlwind snap!
I never miss!
You're mine!
That's what I get. I'm such a failure.
Oh, buddy.
You're ready for that! You're finished! Eternal devastation! Hollow dance! Strike! Thanks! I'm not done!
The enemy wields arts too.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Everyone's still in one piece?
Okay. I don't need to fight all of them, but I think they come out at nighttime.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I think the achievement was to discover every fireplace. I don't think I have to I don't think I have to sit at everyone, but I might as well. Sea brim. Oh, wait. Wasn't that the one I needed for something? Goddess of Kindness, increase maximum AG. Yeah, I think it's about time I upgrade these guys some more. Increase our casters. Let's give them some stuff. She's so everything on her is so expensive. Improve human arts, yes, definitely. Reduce our casting time during combo. AG restored upon AG restored from critical hits. Station. AG restored from critical hits. I feel like I'm gonna get something else, like unlock something with him eventually, like soon, so I'm not gonna use it anymore. AG restored upon enemy defeat. Increase. Items collected 50%. Increase boost age. Increase BG. Novice solo training ground clear. Okay. Advanced subquests. Meal cook ice cream. Okay. Armored enemies broken by boost attacks. And everything's so expensive. Now the solo training, subquest, walking Craig. Power strike proficiency 600. Favorite meals cooked 5 times. Wait, let me go back to not that one. Power strike proficiency. Oh, you know what? I think I have to have them in battle. Throw them in battle.
Just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form? I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this?
Man, they all know y'all like each other, man. Come on, stop playing. Alright. Just for the sake of the... Okay, I see some stuff I didn't collect. Just for the sake of the achievement, I'm going to rest of that campsite. I think it's discover all campsites. I think I have to sleep at all of them, or just be near them. I don't know, but just for the sake of the achievement, I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, good.
the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Yeah. Oh, no money. Gotta figure out a way to get more money. See, I can get her weapon right here, but no money. Somebody needed a fish, I think. I needed a fish for something. What was it that I needed it for? I can't remember. King. Right, what did I need that? Craft weapon. No, it wasn't on accessories. What was it? Star Mega Core, sturdy man. What did I need a fish for? I cannot remember. I don't remember. I'll come back to me.
There's something in the
wait.
water.
There's something in the water. Oh, I remember. I think I remember what it was. Food.
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
Right, I'm broke right now, so help a brother
Dohalim, your
out.
spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little
They don't
strange.
get married.
Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah,
Shoot.
that may be
She
because
ain't
I
lying.
borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Halim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
She ain't playing with you. She said you are not helping. Oh my god.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Okay. We're not gonna cook. Renwell, let's...
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling
So we're gonna
on so
finish
much
this
about
and
my
then,
past earlier.
Don't sweat it.
we will
It was
call
fun
it a
hearing
day
you
on this
reminisce
one.
about the good
We'll
old
call it a day
days.
for this video.
Come on, you don't have to
do
pretend
one
with
more,
me. I know I
and
can tend
that'll
to
be it.
go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time, of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No, when I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
Okay, so we are done with this video. When we come back, we will get out of this area and back on over here. We have these 2 areas to search right here, so we'll be on our way over there. But I'll catch you guys on the next one.